Okay, we're at the US Embassy today. We are ready to go on the next step of our journey. It's very exciting, very nerve-wracking, but we're feeling ready.
Yeah, so back at the US Embassy, we're ready to go and full of faith that this is the moment. This is the moment that God's ordained for us to get the breakthrough. So we're excited.
Yes. Hello everyone, it is time for an update from the Snowzels, and I just thought I'd bring you up to date on where we're at. We have movement, which is really exciting. Lots of you will know that we're in the visa process right now with a hope to move to Raleigh, North Carolina and begin a church there. It's been quite a long process. We've actually been on this journey for almost 2 years, and we've been waiting for our proof of evidence to process. That's basically a whole load of paperwork, finances, all kinds of information about us that show that we are a great option to let into the United States, and that we've got a job to do out there. So we've been waiting for that to process. We were under the impression that that part of the process would take around 3 months, and once we got to the 3-month mark, which was last Friday, we were starting to feel just a little bit discouraged and a little bit flat with the fact that we hadn't really heard much back. So we decided to Google, roughly on average, how long is this part of the process? And the results told us that it was about 4 months. So even though that meant an additional month of waiting, it was sort of a relief to hear that it's okay, yours isn't taking an abnormally long time, it's in the process. And it enabled us to slightly step back from the constant waiting and checking emails and checking phone calls and feeling on the edge of our seat all the time. So strangely, just before the weekend, we kind of felt permission to stop the constant kind of daily expectation for the next piece of communication. Ridiculously then, on the Monday, we received the big phone call that we've been waiting for all this time at the 3-month mark instead of the average kind of 4 months, saying your paperwork has been approved, your online status has changed, you're ready to progress to the next stage, basically, which is an interview at the embassy in London. And it was so amazing because for the last few months, we've literally been talking about this and waiting for this and expecting this every single day. And then God removed that expectation, and then he made it happen in a way that would totally surprise us. And it was a really, really incredible moment. Hilariously, when Josh got the phone call, he had his face painted like a fox because Nathan, for his birthday, got a face painting kit. He's been desperate to paint our faces. And so Josh was, in the guise of a fox when he told me this life-changing, breathtaking news, which was hilarious. Very difficult to take him seriously, but at least it made all the more memorable the moment. So now we are in the next stage of our journey. We have an interview in London in about a month's time, and following that we'll hopefully be able to make the move. It's a really strange feeling knowing that all of the paperwork and all of the evidence that we submitted has been processed and kind of authenticated, and now our hearts have to go on the journey of preparing to make the move. We can't do that fully because we still have to do an interview, but we're at least the next step there, which is really exciting. I have no doubt that there's going to be a whole range of emotions in the next month or two, but for now we're so excited to be moving. So we're in London, it's visa day, very excited. We are here, we've been trying to kill time over the last month since we found out that we'd have this appointment, so we've been exploring. Me in Herefordshire, Josh in Rwanda, so nearly the same. We finished the kids' term. They were excited about that. I was incredibly emotional. This morning, taking the kids to school, and I'm just having an absolute moment in the car. It's so emotional to think I've known that we're going to go for a really long time, but now it sort of feels a lot more real. I've still got to do an interview and things like that. But I just love their little school. It's funny, such a sweet little country school. It's very beautiful. The people are great. And, I have this very picturesque drive every morning through the Herefordshire countryside. and I take them in to see their friends. And it's just, I think, realising that I won't do all those things, or just that those things will look different. It's funny because I don't think I'm actually concerned about my kids. I think I'm like nostalgic to the fact that we won't have this experience every morning, but I know we'll have a different experience and it's going to be great. But this is just some of the real funny things. I've been assured all the way through that God's reserving a place for them somewhere great. I know it. They're a part of this. They're not overlooked in this. God's going to have a fantastic school for them with great friends. But for the reality of church planting moments, I just thought I'd capture this one and try and remember it, because I love their little lives right now, and it feels funny to take them from them. I know that there's better coming, and the vision compels us, because there's so much ahead. There's so much that's going to happen when we get there. But honestly, I'm doing a school run and having a cry in the car just because it's all going to look different. And then we've been on just living the summer holiday life at home. We went on an incredible trip away camping with some amazing friends. Just try and soak up that British coastline. And we've just been doing practical things around the house as well, trying to get ready for the move. But today's the day. We're very expectant, faith-filled. Just know God's going to do something great today.
Let's break through. There was no breakthrough! Ah!
Okay. We're out the other side.
Oh my gosh.
We made it. We are approved to go to America after all this time. The waiting season is over. It's been an incredible morning. It's been a really nerve-wracking morning, and we are finally, we have the paperwork. We're going to America.
Got approved.
It's such great news.
Oh my gosh.
And we can't wait to take you on the whole journey of church planting in the USA. Let's do this.